Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another ZaffDaily, brought to you through the internet of South Africa and through the power of YouTube. So the cool thing, let me just start off by saying, what have I been doing today? I've been working to get my Patreon rewards that I wanted to give them. My Patreon started off with, I'm going to give you guys no real reward, I'm hoping that you will support me. And I'm giving them something out of my own volition. And that is each Patreon of mine, each patron of mine will get their own sound effect that they can use when they're in the chat. Luckily it's only limited to 60 minutes, so every 60 minutes they can use their sound effect. And I've been working on some rewards on Revlo, and I've uploaded my first clips video. I don't even know how well it did so far. Uploaded my first clips video today, where it's just a collection of clips that I got, and that's part of the Revlo rewards, where you can upload a clip of mine or clip something of mine and you get some beard essence. That's the currency we've decided on. And then you know, at the end of the month there's a special surprise for those people who clips my videos and make it in the weekly thing. And the big thing is that I've been working basically with Twitch stuff and behind the scenes stuff, and I've spoken to another potential future Twitch streamer, the one that I said you should remember that I mentioned in the previous video. I've spoken to him a bit and sorted out some of his stuff, which is quite cool, because I try to help wherever I can. Now on that topic, I got a comment on yesterday's video where Dreams of Fury asked, my question is, I'm not getting any followers. Yeah, dog. Okay, I'd really like an answer. Okay, dog. Let me get real with you, buddy. Let me get real with you. Let me get real with you. The reason why... I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, so Dreams of Fury, let's take this seriously for a couple of seconds, right? You're not getting any followers. So the biggest thing that everybody tells you is consistency. Consistency. If you say, now this hat is all skew. If you say you're going to stream 3 times a week, create a schedule and stick to it. You know, if your schedule changes, like your work lets you work, you have to work at night or whatever, you work shifts, then, and if you know, at least I guess with shift work, at least you know what your schedule will be for the next week, then change your schedule around to fit that and let everybody know that your schedule is changing, right? And then consistency. Stick to that schedule no matter what. I've had times when I just started streaming in South Korea, people ask me, listen dude, can we go out tonight? We want to drink a few drinks with you. And I'm like, sorry guys, you should have let me know, and you should have informed me 4 days ago so that I could tell the people that I'm not streaming on this night. And that was back when I had like 3 or 4 regular viewers in my channel. That's how serious I was at the beginning with this. And now there's one day a month, where I'll be like, people, I've been invited to a barbecue, I'm going to go. I've talked about it in the last couple of videos ago. So there's one day in a month where my schedule gets interrupted, but it's part of my schedule. The other times I stream on the allotted time. My wish is to start right on the clock, on the minute it strikes 5 o'clock in South Africa, but usually, and this is the big thing, ladies and gentlemen, usually stuff happen either just before the stream, or I've overslept a bit, or I was busy with something and then I'm like, oh crap, I've got 10 minutes to shower, eat, and go stream. Kind of impossible to do that. So I stream usually from 5:30 in the afternoon, and that's when I start. I never try and start later than 5:30. If I do arrive late to my own stream, I'll push everything and get to it as quickly as possible and Usually I start before 5:30, which is the thing I'm going to change now. Starting today, ladies and gentlemen, dear Twitch viewers, the next stream will happen at 5 o'clock. That I promise. Now I need to just keep to that promise. That I promise you. The next stream will start at 5 o'clock. And yeah, so the followers thing basically is be consistent. That is the biggest way of getting followers. If you have a consistent schedule, people will know to watch you whenever they watch you. So I'm browsing. Look at it from a viewer perspective. I'm going to answer these in like 2 or 3 videos. Just by the way, Dreams of Fury. Look at it from a viewer's perspective. You want to watch, let's say, Darkest Dungeon, right? So you start watching this one streamer and you're like, yeah, he's quite cool. He's quite cool. And he ends the stream. And you're like, okay, but I still want to see some more Darkest Dungeon. What do? You go to the next one in the directory. Now, what if the next one in the directory literally ends 10 minutes after your streamer that you watched? What if he finishes then? You'll probably go to the third one, right? If the third one ends 10 minutes after the second one ended, you're going to go, screw it, I'm going to start watching again tomorrow. So tomorrow, you get on Darkest Dungeon. You watch your favorite streamer. You know he ends. But guess what? You also remember the 2 guys that you checked out that finished roughly at about the same time that he finished. So what are you going to do? You're going to go to the next one. You're going to skip those 2 because you know they're finishing roughly when he finishes. So you're going to go to the next one. And you will find someone there that's like, okay, cool, this guy streams for at least another 2 hours. Cool, my night is made. I can chill out with Darkest Dungeon here with this guy and then switch over to this guy and experience him. And that is how you gain viewers. That is essentially how you gain viewers. But keeping them as regulars, that is the most difficult part. I don't know anything about your channel because I've tried to find you after I saw this comment. I've tried to find you, but the searching algorithm in Twitch is a bit wonky for me. I was sitting there going, I'm not going to go through 99 plus channels and hope I find your channel, buddy. So I was like, okay, cool. I don't know anything about your channel. So another trick, keeping viewers and turning them into regulars is an art in and of itself. It's literally a case of either you've got something that keeps them there. I mean, just take this for example. Let's say I'm playing Darkest Dungeon. Oh, hey. How you doing? That's not what you want to see. That's not what you want to see. You need to bring that's definitely not what anybody wants to see. You need to bring something towards the Twitch streaming experience. Hell, there's a Korean out there that streams, and every time someone donates him and gives him a YouTube link, he starts dancing, whether he's in the middle of a competitive game or not. He just jumps up and starts dancing, you know? And it is crazy. If he's busy winning, he'll start up dance, finishes the dance and the song, sit down and lose the game. That's his spiel, his shtick, if you will. So there's a lot of different ways that you can check yourself, that you can improve a stream and keeping those viewers and turn them into regulars. And don't go, yeah, of course I would return to my channel. I'm supporting myself. I'm like, no. As a viewer that doesn't know you, would you return to your own channel? That is the question you got to ask yourself. And if you can answer it and say, yeah, maybe if this happens in my channel, then there you've got your golden keys to success. The other things, followers, let me tell you this. Let me just quickly tell you this. This video is going to take a fuck long time to upload because of South African internet. Okay. The other thing with followers is amazing if you're a new streamer. They're amazing, right? They are freaking amazing. They're still amazing to me. And I've been streaming for 2 years. 2 freaking years. I've been streaming for 2 years. If I get a follower, I'm amazed, right? But as far as Twitch goes and Twitch algorithms, and as far as I know, followers is just a number. It's just a number. It's a number that they use in some form of equation and say, oh, you've got X amount of followers, you should have X amount of regular viewers. You know? I think that something is like 1% or 5% of your followers should be your regulars. That's the average on Twitch. Something like that. So the big thing is, yeah, keep gaining them followers, man. You can do it. Keep gaining them followers. But try and keep them as viewers. Try and keep them to return for you and not the game you play. That's the one thing I've been succeeding in. Keeping my viewers as regulars because of me and not the games that I play. Hell, I've even got comments, and this is going to be a long video. I've even got comments talking in chat and on YouTube where people tell me, dude, I'll watch you play any shitty game that I don't like. I'll watch you play a game that I don't like because you're entertaining. I don't care about the games you play, at least you're on stream and we can talk and we can have fun. And that is the golden key, I guess. Not the golden key, but like one of the secrets. Not secrets, one of the ingredients of making a successful Twitch channel is to get viewers hooked on you without, or regardless of the game. You can be playing, like, one of the worst games, and this is me as a streamer. This is me looking at my channel from a streaming perspective, right? One of the worst games that I could have ever played, right, for Twitch, for growing an audience, was Might and Magic. The first week I played it, man, I was sitting there going, wow, my viewer count dropped. And then I realized, but I'm actually enjoying the game. I'm going to finish it. Well, I did finish it eventually. And my second week, I got a puntload of follows on like a Monday. Random follows! People that's there for the game. I'm like, oh my, this is actually working out, right? First week down in the dumps. Second week, man, I'm climbing. The last stream I did on Monday, the stream where I finished the game, I got, at one point I had like 25 viewers in chat. An all-time high for Might and Magic, right? And then my internet decided to die and I lost most of them. But I had an all-time high of 25 viewers for in my chat for about, I think it was 30 minutes, 40 minutes before my internet died. And that was amazing. But you know why they found me? Is someone in the Might and Magic community, probably, I don't know if this actually happened, someone in the Might and Magic community actually probably talked about my stream. And people started pouring in. Or, that's one of the things that could have happened. Or the other thing, someone was actually on Twitch looking for Might and Magic and that's how they found me. And they're like, yeah, this guy's quite a cool Might and Magic. He plays Might and Magic. I like him. It's the games, if he likes Might and Magic, he might stream other games that I like. You know? And yeah, it is difficult as a variety streamer to freaking make it big on Twitch. Make it big in the sense of partnership, if we can call partnership making it big. It is very difficult for a variety streamer. It's one of the most difficult things to do on Twitch, is be a variety streamer and get partnership, right? Unless you've got something, unless you're very good at entertaining, unless you're a professional, I don't know, comedian, actor, whatever, is actually making it as a partnered Twitch streamer. And I know this is a difficult road. One of the most difficult roads I ever had to take in my life. I mean, I'm sitting here, I'm literally living month to month. And every time, especially now the last 2 months, I'm sitting here going, oh, shit. You know, it's kind of getting harder. I'm stretching my cash and everything, but I will push it to the very, very end. But that's beside the point. But streaming variety games means that if you finish a game, you switch to a new game, which is potentially new audience. It unlocks potentially new audience. But the problem with that, again, and I don't know what you stream. Again, I couldn't find your channel. The problem with streaming variety games is that whole, I'm potentially getting a new audience, but I'm also alienating some of my viewers. That is the problem. Whereas if you stick with the bigger games, the competitive games, man, you get people in there that'll, if you're good at it, they'll keep on watching you, they'll keep on supporting you, you're good at it, they see how you grow, climb through the ranks in whatever game you play, and man, that's amazing. They know you will play that game. But then again, what happens the moment you like, I feel like playing something different today? You lose like 30, 40, 50% of your viewers because you're not playing said game that you started out with. So, and too long didn't watch, too long didn't read. Consistency, unfortunately. If you can only make 3 days a week, that's cool. If you can make 3 days a week, I would say the bare minimum amount that you need to stream 3 days a week and keep it and keeping it consistent to see some growth. Not immediately, maybe in a month or two, is 3 days a week and at least 4 to 5 hours on those 3 days. 4 to 5 hours on those 3 days, right? At the very least. And your channel will show growth. It will be slow growth, but it will show growth. And the other stuff, I'm going to get to that tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about bots and mods. That's the two things I'm going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. This is a long freaking video. I'm sorry for this. I'm sorry, internet service provider. Don't cap me. Don't throttle me, please, while I'm uploading. Can I just do this? I want to pray to the South African internet service providers to not throttle me tonight while I upload this video. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, Lost Planet is the next stream. You should have a beardly good one.